I'm Cadence, creator of Starheart Avatars, and today I'm going to show you how to install my latest avatar system, Tarot 3.0. First things first, you want to make sure that you have the Avatars 3.0 Manager installed in your project. If you're using Creator Companion, just go to this Manage Project button and hit the plus sign next to Avatars 3.0 Manager to add it in. Once you do that, get the project open, make sure you have Poyomi in there. The version that I use is 8.0.426. If you use any other version, it is likely to break the material, so I would not recommend it. Once you get the shader in, import my Unity package, which is Tarot 3.0, or the Tarot Deck Fidget, or the Tarot Deck Fidget plus Throwing. They all work the same. They should have an install folder, which has 5 little items in it. There is the FX layer, the gesture layer, the menu, and the parameters, as well as the prefab. Take the prefab, drag it up into the hierarchy, unpack the prefab, and then drag it under your avatar. Once you do that, you can expand it. There's the left-hand target, right-hand target, and arc target. Those are the only 3 things that you should have to touch. Grab the left-hand target and drag it all the way up to your armature. Expand hips, spine, chest, left shoulder, left arm, left elbow, and then left wrist. Once you get it to your wrist bone, you can go ahead and hit reset. It's going to go to your wrist bone. It's not going to be in the right place. Don't worry about it. Do the same thing with the right hand target. Put it on your right wrist. Right click it, hit reset. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust this so that it's in the right spot. Actually, for the deck, I want it to be facing down. That looks pretty good. We're going to move over to the other side. Same thing. Do it with the right hand target. It's not going to let you move the physical cards because they're all constrained. Please don't play with them. This one, I did it backwards. I actually want it to face up because when we pick up the card to look at it, we want to be able to see what it is. I just kind of maneuver it into the right spot. I like to put it kind of in this little nook between my thumb and my fingers, because that's going to work best with the gestures that I have. I'm pretty happy with that, so I'm going to leave that as is. Next, you're going to grab the arc target, drag it up to your spine. This is the arc for shuffling the deck, so you can notice it's above her head. I don't really want it that high, so I'm actually going to put it at eye level. That looks pretty good, so I'm going to leave that like that. Don't mess with the rotation on that or anything unless you want to. And we're done with that part of the setup. Go ahead and open up the VR Labs Avatar 3.0 Manager. Drag in your avatar. Open up the FX layer. Hit animator to merge. Drag in the FX layer. Scroll down, hit merge on current. Merged it in. Go to the gesture layer if you want to use my custom gestures that are set up for it. I don't know why this happened. I'm going to add this to current gesture layer. Absolutely. I'm going to use the tarot gestures because I think that's a different gesture layer. Oh. And then next you want to go to parameters. Go ahead and scroll to the bottom. Hit Tarot 3.0 parameters, or you can drag it from over there. Copy parameters. Then go to your menu. Got a new control in here, so I'm just going to call it Tarot 3.0. hit submenu. There's my Terra 3.0 menu. Should be the one that's in the install. Open up the menu. Everything looks good. I don't know why it replaced actually one of those menus with a different menu, but that should be Tarot menu. If it isn't, change it to Tarot menu. Something else that you're going to want to do is after you merge the gesture layer in, if you use it, please go to your gesture layer and go to deckhand and change the number in the layer to whichever number it is. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this needs to be 4 here and 4 here. Same thing with this one. This one needs to be 5 and 5, and that'll make it to where your gestures work properly. Something I forgot to mention is that you can use the gesture manager, which is included in Creator Companion. It's right above the Avatars 3.0 manager. You can add that in as well, and then you can hit play. Go up to Tools, hit Gesture Manager Emulator, and go ahead and go up into Options and States, hit T-Pose, go to the scene. You'll see she's got the hands going. Go ahead and turn on the deck. I've already adjusted this one so it's a little better. And then you can hit Fist and it will draw a card, and then you can see it's not exactly where I want it to be. So then don't click the card, but click the right hand target, and you can kind of adjust it in here. Tricky to get it just right, but that's about as good as it's gonna get. Right about there. It's fine. It's definitely floating, but the hand gestures are not perfect. You can feel free to make those as well if you know how. And then go ahead and go over to copy component, go out of play mode, paste in those component values, and it will move to where it needs to be, and you're done. What you should do is go ahead and click the card, should select the Fool, and change the right-hand target to a 0 and the left-hand target to a 1, so it'll go back into the deck, and then go ahead and turn off deck constraint and fidget deck, and that will make it so that it does not show up on your unanimated avatar. And yeah, that's it. Enjoy!